People who actually used a pen from start until it lost ink without losing them. How the hell did you do it? My friend has so many pens I can't even count them all. She uses them all until there's no ink. I asked her the same thing. She said simple, I'm not a dumbass, and I've never been more offended in my life. Edit. Thanks so much for the gold. I'm freaking out right now. Some people think I'm dramatizing the pen count. I'm not kidding. This girl has so many pens. I lost count of them at 150. Some people are saying she's a bad friend, but that's a roast we're both proud of. We laugh about it. Never lend your pens to someone. Kept it on my desk at all times, even when I left the office. It was the only pen I had. Buy good pens. If it cost more than your standard dollar store bic, you'll work harder to not lose it. The trick to not losing things is to always put them back in the same place when you're done. Applies to keys, pens, wallets, etc. I still have a few pens and pencils from when I was in elementary school. I'm now 50. Well, it was in my pocket, it overheated and all the ink leaked out onto my leg. Wouldn't recommend. Whenever you lend your pen, keep hold of the lid. You'll always get it back. That increase your chances. I'm a pen fiend, so when someone asks to borrow it, if they start walking away with it, I ask them for it back. It's a bad habit of mine, but I can't help it. Same with pretty much anything on my desk. I used to be a paramedic and we had paper patient care reports we had to fill out for every call. Our uniforms had a pen sleeve in the front pocket. I had my favorite special pens that were medium tip, strong, and black ink that I used. I also had crummier pens in my clipboard that I would lend out if someone asked, but never my special pen. I wrote a heck of a lot of notes over the years. I fuck with people who take things from my desk. Take my pen. I take the wheels from your chair. Opt. I'm that guy that uses pen from start to finish. That always uses chapstick till the end. I will use a lighter till there's no more fluid. If I ever lose something, I will spend the whole day obsessing over it and can't focus on anything else. Because fountain pens cost a lot more money. If your pen was worth $150, you wouldn't fucking lose it. I tend to buy refillable pens of some quality and at some cost. Makes me take care of them and value them. Last pen lasted 12 years before it broke. Bought the same model once again. Big pens disappear all the time, but I know where my favorite is. The same way I own a 2012, 2014 smartphone with a pristine, and still original, screen. I take good care of my stuff. Edit. Got the year wrong. Just like, don't lose it. I took a picture of my pen every day to see how long it would last and how much ink I use a day. Yes, my life is boring as hell and I like it that way. Also to note, it took me 3 months. Luckily my office is pretty damn cool and doesn't take stuff from my desk. So it was easy. When I went away I would store it in my drawer. I once thought I lost it. Turned out I just misplaced it by the printer. TL. Drive. My office doesn't steal my stuff. And I have too much time on my hands. Fountain pen. Expensive pen that runs dry quicker, makes it easy to use it till it runs out of ink, without losing it. I've completely used up the same pen dozens of times. Pilot G2. If you know, you know. I draw in class. A fuck ton of times. Because I use fountain pens and if I lost it I would be out $30. It causes you to make an obscenely irrelevant amount of lists. Additional, I write my thoughts down. You obviously haven't attended math lectures where writing along is key to be able to learn for the exams. It's write or die. Pens didn't last much longer than a semester. It was a pen I made myself in a wood-turning class, so I was careful to always put it in a safe place, which happened to be the pen holder of the messenger bag I only took with me once or twice a week. Still have the pen, actually, but haven't taken the time to figure out how to refill it. A friend gave me a Mont Blanc pen. Still have it after 8 years. Deleted. At age 36 this just happened to me for the first time. It was a strange feeling throwing that bic away. I almost kept it just because it was so special. Pencil box. Ink tastes good. I don't know why but seem to latch onto things, like certain cutlery, plates, cups, etc. and it's all I can use or I get so uncomfortable, like my skin is crawling and my brain is itchy. I really don't know how to put it into words. It makes me quite distressed though. So when I like a pen it's the only pen I will use. Pretty annoying actually, especially when it runs out and I need to find a new one that I can use without freaking out. Being poor, and therefore frugal. I sell cars. I have specific green Pilot G2 with a 1.0 black ink cartridge. I feel naked without it, unlike my 4th or 5th ink cartridge. When started study Chinese hieroglyphs, I've realized that there is no pen can survive for a week anymore. I have had the same mechanical pencil since 5th grade. Y'all are just weak. Subscribe, like and comment if you hate outros, begging you to subscribe, like and comment.